Hi everyone, it's Michael Meaney here. I'll be teaching the course CMNS6070 Narrative and Interactive Design in trimester 3, and I just thought I'd make a quick video to welcome you to the course and have a little talk about the elements that we'll be covering in the course. Now, the course, as you know, comes with a CMNS course code. This means that it is a communication-based course. So we will be using technologies, a couple of different technologies, to explore the communication issues related to narrative and interactive design. Now, I think the best way to approach this course is actually to have a look at the final project first. If you can map out a plan for yourself for attacking that final project, you'll find that the rest of the assessment events in the course actually contribute to that one final project. So that's not a bad hint. Have a look at the final project. Describe what sort of project you want to undertake in it, and then we can use the early assessment events to create the building blocks. Now, the final project asks you to use either a piece of freeware software or a social media platform like Twitter or Facebook or whatever to create an educational instructional environment. So it's as if you are going to introduce the use of Twitter, for example, to your workplace. What sort of things would you want to tell people? What sort of things would you want to instruct them in how to do? Once you've got that sort of plan in place, you can look back at the first two assessment events in the course, one of which looks at the use of video, which is a narrative form, and the other one which looks at forms of interactivity through Animate to create interactive elements. Those two first assignments you can now build using the example of Twitter and then reuse those elements that you've made in the final project. Most of the course you'll find is based around linking those elements together and then questioning what is the communication value of those. Now, you'll find in the Blackboard website that there's a flowchart that links together the last three assessments in the course. The last three assessments in the course are a planning document, your final project, and then a learning journal. These three assignments are really one big linked assignment. The planning document tells me what you're going to do in your final project, and in the learning journal, you talk about the process of making that final project. Now, this learning journal is slightly different to other learning journals you may have taken in the past. This one asks you to actually use what is now quite an old model of creativity to describe your production process and to examine how you have actually developed this project from its initial planning stage through to completion. Okay. Now, there's a series of discussion forums that will be held about the weekly readings that are in the course. There's also discussion forums to talk about assessment events and things like that. What I'd like to end with here is a quick little example of how you could attack the first assessment event. Now, the first assessment event asked you to produce 3 short 6-second Vine-like square format videos about your topic. You don't have to shoot live footage such as this, though you can if you want to. You could actually take them based on photographs, or indeed based on illustrations based on photographs, or indeed using typography. So there is no particular method that we want you to use, and in fact there are no particular tools that we want you to use, but we do want you to grapple with this idea of how do you best communicate the need to provide instruction. Anyway, I really hope you enjoy the course. I'm looking forward to it. Have a wonderful time. Talk to you soon. Bye.